Hello dear friends, Fisher here. Today we continue with Bruno's lecture, and previously Bruno talked about when we say God bless you, we must mean it and we must do it. We must help our fellow human beings, not merely say God bless you and leave all the jobs to God. And Bruno continued to say, think carefully about whether you have acted correctly. Call yourself to order every day, that is, to God. Reprimand yourself. And then, if you believe you have the right to rebuke your neighbor, you might be even worse than one of your neighbors, believing I have him now, and I can take it out on him. Oh friends, be very careful. But if you admonish yourself to good every day, if you take in the good, taking the divine every day, and call yourself to order every day, and so that you can then recognize that evil has never led you to the good anyway, and that you completely turn away from evil, and promise to truly separate from evil, and then do it. Because you don't need good only for yourself. You also need it for your neighbor, to do him good. But you are only able to do this when you have done good to yourself, have experienced the good, have thereby come to the recognition of this, and then you become a conscientious person. And that is, you'll be standing on the place that God has ordained for you in this life on earth. And then you'll be serving God. The first divine service is when a person comes to self-recognition, and that is to self-contemplation. And then he focuses very much on his very existence here, so that he knows why he is here, and that he is of service to his body, giving it what God has ordained for it, and that he really follows God as he is meant to, for he is and remains a divine creature. Yes, dear friends, as what Bruno said, call yourself to order every day and reprimand yourself. We make mistakes all the time, and then we fall into temptations. There was a lot of nice food. We want to eat chocolate, people drink lots of coffee, and people have to eat meat every day, and people has to smoke and drink every day. Yes, dear friends, everybody faces many temptations. That's why we always need to remain disciplined in our thoughts and reprimand ourselves and reflect ourselves every day. So this way, we know the path we have been walking on is right or wrong for us. And here Bruno also says, don't believe you can rebuke your neighbor. Indeed, as what Christ also said, do not judge, and you will not be judged. Nobody has the right to judge their neighbors. Nobody has the right to judge the people around them, because we ourselves do not know the 100% truth, and we are not in a position to judge. Only God is in the position to judge, because God is always just, but God does not judge. And in Bruno's lecture, his talk, his speech, he always talking about separate ourselves from evil, to do good to ourselves. It's very important to first do good for ourselves, because we can only give what we have. That's why I say help ourselves first, and then we help others. When we have enough love inside us, we'll naturally give love to our friends, our families around. Yes, I have friends in other states of Australia. The husband always blames the wife. She doesn't do things well, and he wants to control the situation all the time. And then the wife argue back. Often they fight. I said to him, you need to accept your wife the way she is. And he said he can't do it. I said, if you can't do it, you always be fight. You always be argument. So if you want to change your wife, but please first change yourself. Make yourself a very nice and loving person, and then your wife may change. Do not force to change others. It only brings disappointment to you. Yes, dear friends, it's easy to say than done, but we have to do it. And Bruno said here, also, what do we do for our body? It's a divine service. How do we look after our body? Are we going to abuse our body, to do whatever we want, to use our body energy recklessly? Or we are here to look after our body, to give it a good health, as what God has ordained for us. For the body, when we realize, dear friends, our body is divine, and whatever we do to our body is a divine service to God. And then we only give things good to our body, because we love our body, and we love God. I wish you have a good day, and God bless.